Happy time zones, it's your bird, Haven the Raven, and welcome back to Darksiders 2 on Casual. Today we're going into the Foundry. Why am I out here? I saved on the bridge. Alrighty then. Oh, whoops. Nothing over by this giant maker statue. I think. Aha! I've been proven wrong. This is why you check. Over here there's a chest. Alright, so... Technically this is better. And nothing there. Which means we're going just straight into the Foundry. I believe the grapple is in here somewhere. Well, I can't get down over there. Come on, Death. You can carry like 20 weapons the size of you. And yet the potions are where you draw the line. We have Karn for this dungeon. Okay. I forgot about the giant hammer. What is up with the giant hammer? Fen, you're not supposed to have that. Love the Fen. The Fen is not supposed to have that. Alright, this way's locked. And I can't open that. Karn. I need you to open the door, please. Okay.
Come on, step up, Rider. I'll toss it.
I thought he opened stuff, but apparently he just tosses me. I will have to go around for that, I believe. Okay, Fen, what are you doing? Oh, hi. I could go that way. But first, I'm going this way. Because I want the treasure chest. Ooh. Alright, so... Slightly better. I'm doing kind of a mixed build, so... I want both strength and arcane.
You there, rider.
I don't trust this.
Stay there. I'll get the door. All right, I'm ready.
I'm gonna have to come back here with something later.
More in the forge. Old Wallace could manage this for days. That's the Guardian, Rider. And if you would get to the tree, we'll have to wake that beast. And then what? The Guardian will do what it was meant to. Destroy the corruption blocking the tree.
But it looks finished. Why does it just stand
The
there?
body is finished, aye. But as it stands, it is no more than dead stone. To give life to the stone, we must give it the essence of a maker's heart. 3 of them for a beast this large.
And how do we do that?
These heart stones were finished, along with the Guardian. Never married to the stone. They're all in the temple. We need only look to find them.
Then let's go.
I see a construct over here. Karn?
Stand behind me!
Oh boy.
Is that all you got? Looks like they're right for a tussle.
Actually, wait. I can upgrade you. Ooh. Alright, so that's 3 points. And going down. Okay, 3 points wins.
That was a nice warm-up.
Now, where do I must have to come back from this direction with a construct. And it looks like I'm gonna have to go around to do so. Or not.
Over here.
I forget that to a maker I am pocket-sized. Oh, come on. Drop a health potion, would ya? Nothing here. Oh, hi. Death. I was just about to say. I go down here. Or maybe just across, but I'm gonna check down just in case. Good thing I did. That looks like the perfect alcove for a boatman coin. Here we go. Oh, come on, let me be on top of the damn thing. You're no fun. Well, this game is a lot of fun. But being able to be on top of this place and just watch the chaos below me would be kind of fun.
It's all right. I've got you.
Ooh.
Got you then. Up aboard.
I'm just trying to get the treasure.
Hey, Stoon's bigger than you.
That I don't doubt. Compared to most things on or in the Forge Lands, death is kind of tiny. Down I go. One moment. Was just checking something. Anyway. Is there anything I can do over here with this one? No. That's just so I can come back. Hey! Oh, okay. Fair enough, I guess I just leave this in the middle of the room. I think I did something early. Wrong button. That I can't get to. Oh, wait. So I'm going either this way or that way. Most likely, anyway. Okay, can't go that way. The scaffolding is blocking my path this way. I could try going down there, but I don't think there's a way back up. So, this way it is, I suppose.
That's it.
I don't suppose you could throw me. Not willing to chance it here, huh, Karn? Okay. Well, guess I gotta go down. Okay, there is a way back up. Which means I can explore the Guardian's feet to my heart's content. Because there doesn't seem to be much else here. A shame. Or... Nope, not a wall I can climb. So what am I supposed to do here? Dust is over there. Really? Is it over? I don't have a key.
Show me the way.
So it's something to... Okay, so I did go the correct way. What am I missing? Aha.
Run along, Ryder. I'll rest a bit.
Alright. Thank you, Dust. I missed something fairly obvious. That I'm going to have to come back for. The platforming in this game isn't hard, but it is kind of satisfying. Mostly because of the sound design. Oh dear. Oh, come on. Oh boy. Not good. Ow! Lots of damage has been dealt, and not all of it was to my enemies. Eh, boy. Convenient how the constructs I saw wandering here disappeared.
Possible.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, there's no way Karn would have been able to make it over there.
After you.
Okay. This is new. Really? No change or down? That's kind of a scam. Okay. This room looks familiar. Uh-oh. That it? Looks to be the case. Let me just grab this. There's something up there. Question is what? Okay, that's... Perhaps I come from behind there. Or not. This should be the grapple. Oh, whoops. Okay, so that's how you do that. Why is it only barely not enough? Why is it only barely not enough? There's something over there. But what? And there's no other way to get there. Hold up, is that a Book of the Dead page? Close. Oh. Huh. There is something over there. And I can't figure out how to get it. What? Death, why? Like, genuinely, why? Because that is a big chest, and that looks like a Book of the Dead page. Nope. I'll come back later. That's annoying, because I can see the damn thing. Ooh. Not good enough, though, I think. Actually, wait, hold on. Is there something in here that I missed? Doesn't look like it. Where? I can see a hole over there, so I might, emphasis on might, be able to go around? Okay, that's actually not that big a drop, but the resistance buff is or wait. Yeah, it's not that big of a drop, but the resistance buff is huge. Let's go back over here. Karn, I'm going to go loot stuff. Because there's something over here that I missed. And moving on. Alright, so... Interesting. I might be able to get to it from this room?
Follow me.
Problem is, I can't get to that room at the moment. I don't want to leave that stuff behind. That stuff is kind of important. That looked like a Book of the Dead page. Okay, then. Can't do anything there. What am I doing? Aside from choking. Karn, why? I am so about to get jumped. Well, there's the Heartstone. Just gotta figure out how to get it down.
Ah, a Heartstone. Within lays the soul of a great maker. Find a way to bring it down, and I'll carry it. Come on, step up, Ryder. I'll toss you.
Okay. Ooh. That's better. Either go down or go up by 2.
On me. Good landing.
I feel like I kinda got cheated with my glaive. Can you go up, please? Thank you. Okay. Why is there a section? Oh shoot. Okay. Wrong button. Why is there a section over here? I can't get to it, at least not this way. Huh. Okay. I mean, it's a good thing that the heartstones are pretty durable.
Let's get this back to the Guardian. You've got a bad feeling about this.
You're not the only one. What? large, I think I do better at boss fights in this game than, stuff like this. Okay. Is there really nothing in here? Not a thing. Alright. Well, that explains why there wasn't anything below here earlier.
There we go.
It would have been more than a little pointless to put something, especially something important, in a spot that was about to get lavaed. I'm going to be switching these a lot. Something tells me I should go get Karn. Or at least try to. I did not forget you, Karn. I just went the wrong direction.
Oh, that's alright. I can do this all. Now that's it then.
Alright then. I'll have to investigate below. Come on. What? The Prowler... That Prowler just operated by, Looney Tunes rule. Don't look down and you won't fall. That does not work anywhere except cartoons. And apparently video games. Alrighty then. No, what am I doing? Oh. I've had enough twisted ankles to know that, thank you very much. Hey Magnifico, how you doing? I woke up a little grumpy, don't know why, but I'm doing better now. Thank you for asking. Fair enough. Knew it. And sorry to hear about the bad mental health. Sending virtual hugs as always, and you know I'm always here to talk about it if you need to. This is the second game. Honestly, you're pretty much fine to start with any of the three, if you're interested. Okay, I could go back normally, or I could swan dive. Is there anything in here? Don't mind me just being a loot goblin. And I absolutely adore the series. I'm not confident in my abilities as an editor. However, if you want someone to read it, I will. Now, I missed some loot earlier that I am very annoyed about having missed. Right, there's another spot. This whole area exists, in case you forget Karn or something. Wait, what? What's with the scaffolding, actually? Or not scaffolding, but the posts. Sure. Yep. The general gist of this game is that, and it ties into the first one a bit, but you can play them in any order. War in the first game was framed for ending the world early. Death, knowing, really, that war was not actually at fault, sets off to clear his name. However, he doesn't do it in the way you would expect. The big reason war is in trouble is because the horsemen are siblings, actually. This is Death being all big brother. So normally, one would expect to simply try to find who was really at fault. Death decides that's not good enough. And he's probably right, honestly. People are way too willing to have others take the blame. And there's some stuff that war pretty much would never recover, even if his reputation would never quite recover, even if the truth came to light. So this whole quest here is Death trying to resurrect the entirety of humanity. Yeah, I'm trying not to spoil too much, because there is a lot of lore. Like, this series... has 3 mainline games, 1 spin-off game, a couple comics, and a book. There's a lot of lore. Alright, now what do I want to put here? You know what? This. That they actually don't elaborate on.
After you.
You don't know much in the way of specifics, but Death's whole deal here is that he's putting things in motion so that humanity can come back. The writing for this series is really good. Like, you can, each of the horsemen is very clearly their own character, with their own backstories, their own way of thinking, and even their own fighting styles, to the point where each game is a different genre because of it. Kind of. More so... I think it's more so Death himself has no idea how to resurrect specific individuals, so he's just throwing stuff at the wall. Well... Okay, he does know how to resurrect specific individuals, but not on the scale of an entire species. You find out more about this in the book, but Death does dabble in necromancy. And he's, like, really good at it, too. That, I believe, I opened later. However, the scale of resurrecting an entire species is a little, much. Even for him. And he's easily the scariest individual in this entire universe. At least from what I know. Like, we never actually get to see him at full power. Perhaps. Ah, there's my way up. I thought I saw a shiny. But, because of the fact that he's going rogue in this one and trying not to be noticed by, people who could stop him from, like, actually stop him from achieving his goal, Death, isn't using most of his power throughout this game. He's actively holding back to stay hidden.
I cannot.
What did I do that caused you to appear? Okay, we've got an entire armor set. Let's look at that. I don't know if it's quite 1%, but it is, it's definitely not all of it. I think I actually want to keep the robes. I used the arcane enough that I kind of want that. Those are kind of terrible, actually. The shoulder piece was the only piece that's this set worth equipping. Death what? Okay. That makes it easier to get over there. And I think also opens something, or maybe not. That's a lot of stuff that just happened at once. A bit more background on this. It's really not a spoiler because it's told in the opening cutscene of this game. But the horsemen in this universe are a species, Nephilim. And Nephilim in this universe are half angel, half demon. Well, the Nephilim kind of went out of control, like completely out of control. And as a result, wound up being betrayed by 4 of their own. Like, they were putting realms to the sword, using corpses as super weapons, that kind of thing. I forgot that you existed. Anyway. And something that happened, like, way early on. There's a... Perish the thought indeed. I heard something... Hi. But instead of doing what was commanded of them, the horsemen, and by the horsemen I mean Death specifically, locked the Nephilim souls away in an amulet. He then gave said amulet to a friend who wound up going kind of insane because of it, so he was the first boss of the game. And now that amulet is the green stuff you see sticking out of Death's chest. So he is currently quite literally carrying the souls of his people. Just in his body.
I cannot.
Okay. I have to get the big guy over here. But first... Is there anything in here? You find out more about that later in the game, but they were created as pretty much a science experiment. By Lilith. So it makes a lot of sense why the Nephilim turned out the way they did. Okay. Maybe if I do this?
Don't get flat in there, alright?
I actually don't know if she was originally human in this universe. But yes, that would be her. In this universe, she is, at least at the moment, an incredibly powerful demon with a tendency to, well, both seduce people and experiment on them. Yeah. She's one of the catalysts for this whole thing. Okay. Nothing there. Because you can assume that it's her voice that you hear at a very, let's say, enlightening cutscene in the first game. You see her in a post-credits scene in the third game, and though she's trying to get Death to resurrect the Nephilim instead of humanity, she does help Death in this game. So she's got her own agenda. She's going to be a problem some point down the line. We never actually fight her, so I don't know.
Take care of this. Let's put this stone to good use.
I don't know how strong she is in a fight. I just know that she's got a lot of power in general. I don't know if I'd call it motherly.
Oh, man.
I know that she's at least somewhat upset that the Nephilim were by and large destroyed. However, I'm a little hesitant to call her caring. Because she doesn't really care about them as individuals. I think she sees them as a science experiment that she didn't get to truly see through. It's been a while since I've played this game. The system we had it on originally broke, and that was, if not a decade ago, then almost a decade ago. Yeah, definitely not the kind of mother one would wish for. She's got problems, and should this series continue, I can almost guarantee that she's going to, wind up being one of, if not the main antagonists, somewhere down the line. There's a few different demons in this universe with some mysterious agendas that, she might end up being a protagonist. You never really know with this series. This series likes to pull some stuff out of thin air. So she might wind up helping the Horsemen eventually. However, I doubt it. Alright, so that lets me get back here. That direction I can't go in. I already went that way. And there's a bunch of characters in this series with mysterious agendas, most of them being demons. He's not as big of a presence in this game, but there is a character named Vulgrim, who is a merchant. In the first game and the third game, he's the only merchant, and he takes souls. He takes a different payment in this game, because trying to get death to give you souls is probably a bad idea. Okay, that over there. I'm trying to get that. I don't know. Because it just barely, not enough. I don't know. I think I might have to come back from around there, but I genuinely don't know where I'd even find that. Because you see that hole in the wall up there? That looks like something you can crawl through. And that bothers me because that looks like some pretty important loot. But, Vulgrim will also bargain for items of power. And he says that it's in the name of blind capitalism. However, I do not trust that. I think he's more inclined to side with the Horsemen than against them, simply because he's got a history with them. However, Vulgrim definitely has a mysterious agenda.
I've got you, Ryder. Hop aboard.
You were just over... Karn? Yeah. You can definitely tell that this game was released in 2012.
Use that yet.
Certainly. Alright. I might actually have to come back for the,
Oh, I think that's it.
loot there. As much as it pains me to say it. Well, this is ominous. Yeah, Lilith, of course, is also a demon with a mysterious agenda. I genuinely can't get a read on Samael. And there's also one that, isn't really, mentioned, aside from one voice line where we don't even get to see their face at the end of the third game. That one is almost certainly going to wind up a problem, and considering that that's who Lilith was talking with, and who she looked to be taking orders from, I don't think that one's going to wind up a friendly, and I don't think Lilith is going to wind up a friendly either. I'm getting attacked. I remember this room. Okay.
Nothing wrong with this one.
And yet you're taking it to the Guardian anyway. Oh dear. Long story, actually. Oh, shoot. There we go. Ah! Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to come back for that other one. Or at least look around outside the foundry.
After you.
Because I do not like the idea of missing that loot. That looked like very important loot.
You must place the stone into the Guardian.
We've seen its work, horseman. Corruption fair weeps from it.
The other two heartstones were pure. I'm wagering that their radiance will cleanse the third.
Perhaps.
Khan, the greater risk is to do nothing.
Aye.
This was a very bad idea, but they really didn't have a choice. Karn. K-A-R-N.
The corruption has burned off like rain on a hot forge. You were right.
I was wrong.
Three guesses as to what my next boss fight is.
What have we done? We'll have to divide and conquer, Ryder. You look for the Guardian, and I'll see to the others. You go on without me, horseman.
No. Maybe at first, but at this point... They do that specifically because they were expecting you to have less health potions than I currently have. Not thrusting you immediately into the Guardian boss fight allows you to go buy some health potions. The Guardian is a weapon. It was meant to destroy the corruption around the tree. Or the Tree of Life. We'll find out more about the Tree of Life in a little while. But for now, just know that the tree is important, and the Guardian was created specifically to clear the path to it. So the fact that it's corrupted now is a bit of a problem. You know, you could stand to help.
Wake up, little one. There is work to do.
I don't remember the Guardian being a particularly tough boss fight. However, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. This isn't a particularly tough game.
The darkness has risen all around us. There are new talismans for you to browse. It is not to be.
Yeah! You're not joking there.
I will.
Sell these for now. And then I'll keep that.
As you reap, I will sow.
Yeah, This place used to not be on fire. I actually don't know how this place became on fire. Let's get my wrath back real quick. I can no longer go up that path. The Guardian did something. Probably stepped in lava, actually, because there is unprotected lava. Or uncovered lava around here.
No!
Yeah. That's one tough old man.
That hurt. It's beyond my help, horseman. Do your worst.
Where do I climb up? Because I have to climb you. It might be the arms. Aha! Yeah, I like the old man. This is honestly one of my favorite boss fights just because it's so epic. It's easy, but it's very cinematic. Okay, now I don't remember how to get to the second. Ah. Okay, now I do.
This is no place for me.
Oh, come on, stop stomping my horse. Alright, now I need you to be in between me and the thing you just shot. on. I know I'm supposed to lure you into the legs. Why are you being so finicky? Okay, you might actually be programmed to not come near unless under specific circumstances. No joke. Go. That's how you do it. All right. Oh, hey Negan, how you doing? So I was doing this wrong. I need to shoot the grinders. And then there we go. Now, I don't remember how I'm supposed to... Okay. I think it might just give me this one. Yeah, this one's a cutscene. Or maybe not. Oh, nope, cutscene. Bye-bye, Guardian. Yeah, no joke.
You had no choice but to destroy him, horseman. Yet if the path to the Tree of Life is to be cleared, I have no choice but to bring him back.
How many times would you have me kill him?
The Guardian will be as a newborn, free of corruption. Now, stand aside. This will take more than a small effort.
Yeah, there wasn't really anything that could be done about that.
Survive this! I am a maker. That task defines my very purpose, as the reaping of souls defines your own. There is no escaping it! get to the tree now, horseman. Your journey is far from over.
I liked the old man. No, he's a maker. Makers are creators. They, it was explained earlier, but they, forged... They literally forged heaven and hell. Like, their whole thing is creation. Alright, and I have some stuff to do, so I'm actually not heading to the tree immediately. I may as well just buy the 5 health potions. I thought I heard the sound of a potion dropping. Aha! It's not enough for a complete top-up, but... that's 2 health potions. I'm gonna have to case the foundry again because that one chest and what I think is a Book of the Dead page is annoying me.
You saved our realm, Rider, and for that you have my gratitude. But only time will tell if your path leads into darkness or if it leads out. It is not to be...
Hey, I wanted to talk to you about that other thing.
Why build constructs? You makers seem sturdy enough.
Even we must eventually pass from this life. But our spirits are far too ancient to be drawn to the dead city. We must instead become one with the forest, or take up a body of stone.
It wasn't entirely Death's fault. They didn't have another Heartstone. There were only 3. And as you saw from Adard, something as big as the Guardian would have required a human sacrifice. Or, well, not human, a living sacrifice.
Constructs are dead makers. You think there would be more of them?
Once there were many constructs in the halls of the Stone Father. But corruption has claimed most of their number. And ours as well. I searched for a way to give life to stone without sacrificing the soul of a maker. But I cannot say that life is what I gave my creation.
Something went wrong.
The construct was consumed by fire. Rage boiling up from the abyss. It killed one of our young ones and fled into the charred pass. I do not wish to see my creation destroyed, but it must not harm anyone else. I need you to kill it.
You had trouble raising weeds. Why create a construct?
We are a people of stone, born of the fires beneath the earth. I captured a spark from the heart of the Stone Father to bring my creation to life, but it wouldn't stop burning. And soon, his pain turned to rage.
I've slain constructs before, Shaman. How will I know when I've killed yours?
He has taken to calling himself Gorn. The word I know not, but I sense it is ancient, a word of fire. It wells up from within him and spells onto the earth.
Fire or blood, I will drain him of both.
Okay. Gonna case the foundry one more time, and if I can't figure out how to get that stupid loot, I'll, go focus on some other side quests. But seriously, Negan, how you doing? I'm... fair enough. Oh? A guide for what? I can't get anything from over here. Doesn't look like. Yeah, no, it just won't let me jump down there. Fair enough, fair enough. Have an excellent day, Magnifico. I don't think I can get over there. Fair enough. Well, that explains where the Guardian got the hammer from, and why there was a giant hammer in the middle of the room. Maybe the Guardian doing Guardian things changed more of the Foundry. Fair enough. I don't think I can carry a bomb through a door. Aha! There we go. I did miss something. And that was a Book of the Dead page. Which means I need one more for the first chapter. I think there's only 2 chapters. I could be wrong about that, though. I can't believe I missed something so obvious. I could have gotten that loot so much earlier. I feel blind. Oh well. I could fast travel out, but I don't really want to deal with the waypoints right now. So there's a few things I could do. There's the Scar, there's Bathier. And there's a few spots where I actually couldn't get to before. Let's go... Oh wait, there is Gorewood too. But I don't really want to but I don't really want to deal with Goreroot right now. Goreroot destroyed me last time I tried fighting him. Like, I didn't even do any damage, I don't think. So I'll be coming back for Goreroot. It's not like I hit a point of no return until way later. I think the only point of no return in this game is literally the final boss. And then over here... There's actually one thing in the fjord I still can't do. Because I need portals. Actually, if I'm... I might be able to do it, but it's not likely, and probably not intended, so I'm gonna hold off. I think Gorn, or... yeah, it was Gorn, I think, is in the Scar. Bathier's in the Nook. Both of those are off, oh, hi! In the exact opposite direction of where I am. But I wanted this treasure chest, and I think there's actually something here. Yes, there is. Nice going, Negan. I hope the platinum doesn't take you too much longer. Okay, maybe the other side? I don't think I can get up on the other side, actually. Oh, wait. Yes, I can. I'm dumb. It is also entirely possible that I just have to go back up. There we go. That could potentially help me. Hopefully. I get a pair of sights from Volgrim. Oh dear. And then, because I already have Baythir unlocked, I think I'm going to go tackle Baythir.
Fresh merchandise.
Ah,
The
not
pleasure
size.
is all mine.
Okay, is it better than what I've got, though? It might end up being better. Possessed weapons in this game are kind of overpowered, actually, because you sacrifice other weapons to them, and even pieces of armor. Weapons, pieces of armor, and talismans you sacrifice to them. And in doing so, yep, it levels them. And each possessed weapon can go up 5 levels. Each level, you get to pick from a couple different additional effects that you want to put on the possessed weapon. Now, these effects, or these additional effects, are completely random, and sometimes are actually worse than, or worse than what's already on them. Honestly, once you get a possessed version of a weapon, it's not worth it to switch. That's just how powerful possessed weapons are in this game. As you can see, my possessed glaive has all of that for the auxiliary effect. This has some pretty neat auxiliary effects too, but I'm gonna wait and actually level it to see if it's worth replacing my glaive for. Alright, hello Baythir. I don't remember how to fight you. Get back over here, you big bat. Where are you? Oh dear. What? Oh, come on, that should have... Yeah, because I see these. I think that's how you're supposed to avoid that attack, actually. That or just get behind her. I can be patient. I might actually have to redo this. Yeah. Oh dear. Well, now that I actually know how I'm supposed to be fighting Bayfair, please tell me the game didn't just freeze.